so we haven't talked about P. Diddy in a while. And the reason why we haven't talked about P. Diddy in a while, because we was following the whole case. But it's just stuff happen every day. Like with Diddy, it's like something, there's a new victim every day. There's somebody else every day. His kids was about to fight Ray J.
Wait, what?
His kids was about to fight Ray J. What's
at a Halloween party.
the Thuggish Ruggish Combs was about to swing on Ray J at the Halloween party. You know, Ray J was doing a lot of trolling. So Ray J was online. Like Ray J needs to stick to whatever he's trying to do, because all that trolling could get you in trouble as far as legally. Because he could say the wrong thing, and he was.
Oh, he trolling Diddy?
He was trolling Diddy, and then Diddy kids found him. So, but I feel like right now he's saying like, people are trying to like contact him. Where Ray J's saying like people are trying to contact him to like find out. And I feel like if you trolling to that point, it's kind of like then the courts is going, because this is a federal case. This is not like a state case. So they're going to be the feds probably looking at you like, come in and answer some questions. The charge is going to be against you. But as far as Diddy today, Diddy is trying to get his bail hearing. So I guess the move that his attorneys is trying to go for is that the Cassie tape that we saw, they're trying to say that it's doctored a little bit. Yeah. They're trying to say that the vase that he threw at her, he didn't really throw the vase, he threw the flowers. And he's trying to say the chronological order of the tape is like different. So they're trying to pull anything out of their, to try to get Diddy to get off. Yeah. I think I'm not jury.
He's paying his lawyer.
I'm not jury or judge.
You're gonna say allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. I'm not jury or judge in this situation or in this case, but I'm just saying that there's a lot of people that are saying they were victims, right?
He paying his lawyer a lot.
And I think there's a lot, and I think there's probably a lot of victims. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I know people get mad,
right?
But it's a lot of people that are saying they were victims. It's some people coming out of nowhere, because I feel like. Because now the lawyer that's bringing a lot of those people together he has a case against him for actually, for abuse. Oh, can't use that word. For A. So, so
he did something wrong.
Something wrong. So he has a case against him as well. And I'm not saying that Diddy has done nothing, but I'm saying it seems like it's going to be like the YSL case again. Like it's just too much. To the point where they gotta because it's too many lies. You know what I'm saying? But I think Diddy, I think they have enough to where Diddy's gonna be doing time.
Yeah. So basically,
it's just how much time to do it.
So basically, his defense attorneys are saying that the tapes were doctored to make Diddy look like a monster.
Yeah.
Which hey, they defense attorneys.
They have to.
That's their job.
That's their job. They have to go for that.
That's their job. Can you really? You didn't put yourself in a position to look like a monster. It's kind of hard to paint, you know. Because all they did was switch the angle.
Yeah.
I mean that's it. They didn't like say, all they did is show this angle, and then they showed this angle. I mean, if you look like a monster, it's because you were doing monstrous things.
It's crazy. I was watching his mom and his kid. They weren't really taunting the kids, but they were taunting his mom when she was going into court today. They was like, your son is a whatever. Your son is a PDF.
We get it.
PDF. Your son is a PDF. Your son is a PDF file. Your son is a PDF. And it's like they were like taunting. They was like it was like crazy.
I would just say, I told you, man, I think it's sad that, they were rich, and whatever he chose to get into, the money just wasn't enough.
All right, this.
Let me say something real quick. Like I said, I'm not trying to get all political or nothing like this, but hey, 2025, the year of the criminal, so you never know what might happen,
It's just sad.
Yeah, and the thing about it too, I just think that you say that they're rich, but when you rich, you got money, and then drugs come into play, because they did say Diddy had a drug problem.
Yeah.
And when you have do you know some people do you know some of the nicest people I know are people when they're not on drugs that are on drugs, because it puts you in a different place. Like when you're
Yeah.
on drugs, it puts you in a whole different mindset. And can you imagine like how like being around all that drugs, taking drugs all the time, taking
Right.
drugs in the morning, taking drugs after you eat, taking drugs at night just so you could go do your whatever your freak.
Your freak mix.
Yeah, what is it called? Freak off. Go do your
Whatever.
freak off. It's like drugs put you in a place where you actually start thinking different. And I speak from experience. I mean, because I've been sober for 20 years, and I know that he always laughs when he hears stories about how laugh in the sense of like I can't imagine. I can't imagine.
Yeah,
I want to hear a
You know what I'm
story.
saying? Oh, there's crazy story. I never had a freak off, allegedly. But there are stories
That you can remember.
that I
I'm
don't
just
know.
like-
There are stories there are things that I have done, you know, that trust me, you're okay.
that you can
Yeah,
remember.
but there are things that have happened, you know, like doing drugs and drinking, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
drinking was my main thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't like I'm not about to have a Denzel moment where I'm talking about, because you know Denzel was just on a podcast and he was talking about how he used to do Denzel was talking about how he used to do
Back
heroin.
to Diddy.
But I'm
He
saying, yeah, Denzel said he used to do heroin.
You ain't talking to my uncle like that.
Well, your uncle said he did heroin, and he said he used to drink.
Back to Diddy.
And he said he drank. But no, we're gonna finish this conversation.
This
he
was
said,
during his tenure as an actor.
and he said he used to have to go to rehab when different movies were coming. When he got different parts for different movies, he had to go to rehab because he would drink like 2 bottles of wine a day. And Denzel been doing a lot of old man stuff. He just been saying stuff, and then when he talked about the movie that he just did with Gladiators, where he said he kissed the dude or whatever, and then they talked to the producers and the director allegedly. They talked to them and they was like, that ain't never happened. You know when old people get old and they just keep just talking and just saying stuff that never even really happened. I feel like that's what the
Wait, he said he kissed a dude on Gladiator 2 and they said it never happened?
They said that never happened. So even if it happened, Denzel, we wouldn't have knew.
I ain't talking about Denzel.
We wouldn't have knew. So it was
He like, I ain't talking about my uncle.
but we can't choose who to talk about, who not to talk about. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can be biased.
You can't be biased.
He like,
You're not
man.
gonna sit here and have this big Denzel.
Man, let me tell you, I know nothing about any of this. So this is great.
but
I'm
I'm just saying that
they're getting like a raw reaction from me.
Yeah, I think Denzel is getting older. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know. I hate when people do that when he's coming out saying all this stuff because it sounds like you're trying to like let us find out something before we find it out. You know what I'm saying? Is Denzel gonna come up in some Diddiness? Because allegedly his name has came up in the Diddy parties. Like I have watched other so this is all allegations. I've watched other podcasts where they talk about Denzel and Denzel being at different parties. I can't remember her name. It was this one young lady that used to be at the Freak Offs, and she said in one of her videos it was about Diddy and Denzel. Those were the people. But yeah, so go home and watch it. Do your research. If it's your uncle. But
That's your uncle, man. You gotta protect your uncle.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, I know nothing about what Denzel has going on with the whole Diddy situation, and with Diddy, we just got to see. We just gonna have to see. We'll find out next week, right? If he gets
And you know what? At this point, I'm not shocked at anything that may happen or might happen, or I'm not.
I don't think he's gonna get out. I don't think he's gonna
I'm
get
not
out.
sure. If he get out, I wouldn't be shocked.
I wouldn't be shocked if he got out, but I don't think he's gonna get out. Cause it's crazy how stuff like starting to turn like really like if you think about it, like Jesse Smollett.
Oh
Jesse
yeah.
Smollett. They dropped all his charges, and it's like crazy because Trump becomes president, and all his charges is based on something with Trump, because he was saying that the MAGA guys like try to
Man, he got a different power at play. Let's just say.
but I know
he got a different power at play.
But I know Jesse Smollett. I know he like yes, because Trump was about to be president, and all his stuff is based on what he said about Trump supporters trying to like kill him or whatever. Can't say that word. Try to
K him.
Yeah, try to K him. But
Enter him.
yeah, so but the crazy thing is that they dropped all his charges. But they did they drop all his charges or did they
I just seen the headline that says charges got dropped. That's all.
Yeah, charges got dropped, so there's no consequence for what he does. So he's free to walk. He's never be tried for this again. So Yeah, I don't know. So you're right. It would not be a surprise if Diddy is able to walk away in this situation.
Well, I would say, if he were to walk away, I would just say, hey, a lot of people, we just need to start moving out of the country. I'm just being honest. Like, yo, if by chance they have, because the way, I mean, from my understanding, if the FBI is able to knock down your door, they have enough information, enough evidence for a warrant and all of this kind of stuff. And then if it all of a sudden just turns out to get dropped, that's scary.
Well, look at
That's all I'm gonna say.
but look at Benzino.
I mean, I get it.
I mean, Benzino, he had FBI charges with the source. Have you ever seen that?
Well, I don't pay attention.
With the source and Benzino, like they was trying to get him like 20 years, and Benzino did no time.
But did they? Did they knock down his door and go through all of that like how they did?
Well, he ain't Diddy, and Benzino.
But that's the only reason why I'm saying that. I'm saying
his
when
was more like
I think
like a money laundering type thing.
Yeah, but but this is what I'm saying. If they had enough evidence to get a warrant to then showcase, hey, we got reason to believe there's much more in his home. I mean, that was the real reason for the warrant, to get more to obviously to arrest him and then to even be able to see what else he had in the home. I mean, I don't know, man. If you're able to get off of that, I honestly don't know what is or what ain't, but if you're in this position, all I'm gonna say is that is scary.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say,
well,
man.
I'm not saying get off, but I'm saying like he could probably get bail. I mean, Weinstein got bail. Epstein get bail? I don't remember.
Oh, thank you.
But Weinstein got bail. You know what I'm saying? So, and he had to say his
His last name ain't Steen, so I mean, like I ain't got Steen at the end of last name.
But
His name ain't Steen.
But Diddy has more money than that man. So,
Well,
and I feel like Diddy had a little bit more pull than him at this point. So,
Hey, in the famous words of Nino Brown, money talks and BS run a marathon.
yeah. So we're gonna go on to our next topic. Okay. All right. What's the next topic?
What is the next topic? There's another one?
Just one more and then we done.
Ooh.